You know what I'm saying, B? You know, you know what I'm saying? Peace, 13 love, yo. 13 love, y'all. 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, 13 respect, rise up, fly high, stay true like the nines. I am Royal Pay, son of Big Alma Mama, Nets and Nets Rules, Hey guys, Naginis, proud member of TLC, 13 Love Community Private. Shout out to all my cousins of the Cozos, my C stars, my C sons, my brethrens, my sisters, you know. So, I came on here. I'm gonna just talk to y'all for a minute. You know, he said, check it out for real though, for real. So the rest of the world has just had their, the rest of the Western world, i.e., United States Incorporated, has had their New Year's. So for them, it's 2019. For us, it's we 8 years behind. It's 2011. So almost here, baby. But as I've been moving into, should I say, coming back into myself every day, all day. This is all I really do. I start to let a lot of things go. And you hear Unc say that a lot, like, let it go, let it go, let it go. Everything that you've been told has been a lie. And I tried, I keep saying, I tried to I always try to overstand. I always want to overstand everything that Unc says and brings, because the information that he has given is so simple, but yet it's so deep. You know. I don't know what I keep saying, but it is. Okay, all right, forget it. It is, and what I found, or what I think, my personal opinion, that he means by a lot of stuff that he says is that, we hear him say everything is inside of you, and so a lot of times when we hear stuff like that, we think of past lives, we think of higher dimensional realms of thought, we think of telekinesis, we think of all these things that we don't know are true. You know what I'm saying? But we never pay homage or are grateful or thankful for the things that we do know that are true. I found myself, after coming from quickenings, a lot of times trying to understand the dream or my quickening that I had. So I would go online and I would look up what people said in ancient times, what it meant, what it represented. And a lot of times, the quickenings, uh, the quickenings don't really be like that for me anymore. I do get I do get lessons and I do get messages from it, but I'm starting to perceive that one of the biggest things that he said, which was the one he put so much less emphasis on, is that your quickening state or your dream state is real and it's the real world. And that is how I've been starting to live my quickening. I've just seen it as a real world. You know what I'm saying? And just out here, how we get messages, it's like you kind of learn what it is through the experience, or usually later on what it means. That's how your quickenings work for me personally. Like, I don't really think about the message, oh, I didn't hear the Elohim say, you must do this. And that is what that, it's more like I relive it like a life memory, and I find what I can get from that. I find it, or I recognize it, how that can be something to learn from. You know what I'm saying? If this is making any sense, I'm trying to really explain something. It's just not really difficult, but it's not easy to break down. You know what I'm saying? And that is how I really live my life now. Like, here on this physical reality, I do what I gotta do. I make sure I follow the laws as much as possible. If I don't, I repent, or I'll take my L for that. I get what I'm saying? My L as my lesson. I'll take my lesson for that. And you know, I keep moving. Then I go into the dream world, and a lot of times I do a lot of stuff that I can't do over here, over there. Not really crazy like, but some of the things like I ain't gonna go into that. And I don't do nothing crazy, but like I do stuff like I'm more traveled in those realms. In this physical reality, I kind of tend to stay more to myself. You know, but in the spirit realm, I might go to a party. I might go kick it, which I'll do here, but I'll say I'll do it more over there. What I'm saying is that over there, I'm more free in what I choose to experience, even though it's still it is kind of like I'm going to go try out abilities and stuff like that. But what I've noticed in my quickening is that I've had a lot of more things that is not seen in this reality over there. Like, I've seen animals. I've seen a girl change into an animal. At least I think she did. I just know one quickening. I was there and I was with my cousins and we were riding around doing everything. I got a car. I was going to go talk to this female, and she was like, the hires are calling us. And I was like, what you talking about? She's like, yeah, look. And she put her head across this tree, and the tree started moving. I was like, oh yeah, I can do that too. And she's like, yeah. She was trying to get me to go. And when I got, I was like, oh, I'll talk to you later. I got back in the car and I looked back, and there was this animal, this creature, like this. Can't really explain. I've seen it before, but I'm like, I don't know where I've seen that before though. But I know it's not an animal that exists here, but I've seen it before, and I'm like, did she turn into that, or was that there, or where she's turning? I'm like, I started thinking about a lot of things, like, was she turning into that because that's what the realm was going to consist of when we go over there? Because I've turned into animals before myself in quickenings, so it's nothing that is like, and it's like that. It's like, I know over there, I know that I can do all these things, but it's like it's secondhand nature. It's not a big deal. Just like over here, I know I can run. Do I always run? No. If this is making any sense. What I'm saying is that is our life, because your mind is more freed and you're not limited by the indoctrinations of the society. Ironically, though, the more you become in tune, my opinion personally, the more you become in tune with your dreams, the more you will start to realize how the indoctrination of this society or this reality kind of dictates your natural response over there. Because over there, you're kind of more so responding. I feel like a lot of times you're more responding than you are actually sitting back and thinking. You know, I mean, sometimes, and it's like I'm two people. It's like I am the subconscious, but I'm also the physical body, and it's more defined. Like we know this already here, but it's more defined within the dream state. It's like way more defined. Like you could literally be in the back looking through the eye lenses and seeing what's going on. And I wonder if that is like a lesson within itself to show you just how much consciousness is really unconscious. Where was I going with this video? Well, I was going with this video is that we have to, it's good to expand your range of thought. But as the old saying goes, first things first. You have to let go of the idea of what a dream is, because dreams are real. It's all been, I see that this society, like I said, Unc says a lot of things that are very simple, but it's deep. And then on the other hand, Hasatan says a lot of things that's very complicated and is not deep at all. It just has a lot of it's very detailed. You know what I'm saying? Saying goes, the devil's in the details. So it's very complicated, but it's not deep at all. It's just, you just gave me a whole bunch of different, you said the same thing 3,000 times and it's still in the same position. When you're dealing something from the Most Highs, it's very simple, but it's so leveled, so many levels to it. It's not very detailed. It's just a lot of levels. It can be taken from one level to the next level to the next level to the next level to the next level, because that's how omnipotent the Most Highs and the Most High are. That really shows the quality of the thought versus the quantity. You know what I'm saying? The devil focuses on the quantity of the thought, when the Most High builds upon the qualities of the thought. And all is mind, and also everything is thought. So you are a thought. So the amount of deepness that's within you is beyond something that is below the Most High could ever even comprehend, not because you're complicated, but because you are so simple, but yet so undefinable. Because you come from a source like that. I really hope that this makes sense. I'm going to leave it there. I might come back and say something else, but 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, 13 respect. Rise up, fly high, stay true like the nines. I am Real Obey. 13 love, TLC. I'm out.